isn't right or wrong. I think a big part of it is you have to do the work, to even earn the right to be in that room with that client. You have to be
Mhm.
truly. I mean, our view has always been we have to be truly excellent at what we do. There's no shortcuts to
Right.
that. Uh, Once we've done the work, a lot of it comes down to how you understand what the client is trying to accomplish and how you communicate the choices in front of them. At the end of the day, we can make recommendations all we want, but if it's our client's money, it's our client's money.
Yeah.
And I've seen it, being on the other side when people are recommending things that we should do at Chatham. I'm like, yeah, but it's our money. So I
Yeah.
like the recommendations, but we are the ones that are going to own the ultimate outcome here.
Yeah.
Um, but but again, do the work, listen and ask questions, but then how to effectively communicate it is absolutely critical. So that who you're in the room with can make a good decision. And part of that is actually standing up and saying, you should do X, or making some type of a strong recommendation saying, I've been in your situation. I understand your situation. I've seen your situation 1,001 times. Uh, and of those 1,001, 950 of them, do X for these reasons.
Yeah.
And 51 of them do Y for these reasons. I think you're in the 950 and here's why. Or I think you're in the 51 and here's why. I think that's absolutely a critical part of this whole thing. And again, it comes back to you have to do the analysis, you have to do the work, and you have to know the person and the organization that you're working with to be able to make that kind of recommendation.
I want to ask about where that conflict comes from, but what you just called out is a great model, I think, for people is that one, I think you have to believe that you have the capacity to make a good decision. So if people are following along at home and you're like, how do you make decisions in a moment where there isn't a right answer, especially in finances, even one, you have to believe that you have to that you're the person who can make the call.
Yeah.
Two, you really have to be able to listen and go, for you, you're going, what does the customer really want? How well am I
Yeah.
listening to what is the actual risk they're afraid of? I think we actually have to get clear on what we really want in finance and other places. Like, what do I really want? And then relationally go, I'm not doing that in a vacuum. How does that impact my life? How does that, the relationships? I have to be listening for it in those spaces.